Hey everybody, it's Michelle, and welcome to A Day in the Life with me. Today's video is going to be the try-on of my Ipsy bag for May 2020. Nope, 2022. I know what year it is. I just finished a unboxing of my, let me move you back, everything I got from my May 2022 Ipsy Glam bag and Plus. So I did get this bronzer or contour from my Glam bag, along with this lip and these other three things I believe I got in my Plus. So I do have my base makeup on. Let me show you. So I have the Tatcha water cream. This is my second little mini one, and I'm almost out of it, so I'm hoping that I get more in another box. So this is on, and then the pure, not pure, base, Be Beautiful Pure Makeup Base, and it's got the green to counteract all the red. And then my foundation is the Conceal and Hydrate from Revolution, or Makeup Revolution London, and it is in the shade F1. Sorry, I'm very shaky. F1. I'm not sure if you guys are gonna. It's blurry to me, but I also have my contacts on, so I don't know. It says F1 down there, and it's a little lighter, as you can tell. Granted, I am pasty pale, but it is what it is. And then I have my Watermelon Burst setting powder over top of it to take some of the stickiness down. So that's my base makeup that I have on. Now we are going to go to the brows, and I'm going to use this Fenty, nope, Bella Argent. The box looks like Fenty, doesn't it? And I believe I did the same thing when I unboxed it originally. So I called it Fenty at first. So it is a Tinted Brow Gel. And this is in the shade Dark Brown. So I'm going to go ahead and do my brows with this. We'll see how it goes. Probably fast forward you guys through this part so you don't have to watch me try to figure it all out. It's the first time I've ever used a tinted brow gel, so the jury is still out. Let me do the other eye and we'll be right back. Okay, so it could just be user error. I was not that good. I had to go back in with a regular spoolie with nothing on it just to push it through my hairs. I mean, the coverage or the color of them is perfect, spot on. I think I need more practice with this. So this needs more practice. Nothing to do with the product. It's very pigmented. It goes on very nice and smooth. It's just I've never used one, so I need to work on that. Okay, and then for the, I've already used this once, and I believe it worked okay. I don't really know the difference, to be honest with you. But this is the eye primer, so I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes, and yeah, let's do it. This is like a tan, they call it nude, but I don't agree, because not everyone has light colored eyelids like I do, so how can it be a nude color? And you don't really need a whole lot of it. I always end up getting more out than what I actually need. This time I actually did pretty good. So I'm just going to let this set up for a bit, and we will be back with the next step. Actually, no. Let's just go right into it. While this is setting up, we will do the other stuff, like the blush, the contour, that sort of thing. So, done with that. Next, we're going to go to the bronzer. It's by that name that I can't pronounce. If you can, better power to you. Okay, instantly there is a lot of kick up, like I just tapped in a couple times, and I don't know if you're going to be able to see all that. I always start right here below my cheekbone. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but that's how I do it. Because I feel like it puts like an indent in the side of my face, whereas this side, it's not as prominent as this side. And then, of course, my forehead, because I got like a 5 head. Okay, so other than the kick up in the pan, I think this works good. I mean, I got the color effect I wanted on this side. This side is always worse because it's my left side. And I use my right hand, so I have to go over my body. But okay. So far, this is good. And now we're going to get into the face palette because this has the eyeshadow and the blush and the highlighter. If you'll remember, there's no mirror on this one. So it just has those 4 eyeshadows, the blush, and the highlight. So I'm going to go in with the blush color called Terry Rose. So this is a very pigmented color. Probably doesn't help that I'm using a rather dense brush to do it with as well. So let me okay, that's okay. Okay, and then I'm going to go with the fan brush into the highlighter at the bottom. Probably use this as an inner corner highlight as well. Can't really see it. It goes on better with the finger. You can't really see it on camera, but I'm able to see it in my mirror. All right, and now the primer is still a little sticky, so what I'm going to do is, because there's not really a transition shade in here, I am actually going to use, I don't know what I'm going to use, to be honest. Let me get some brushes out, think on it, and I will be right back. Okay, so I have decided to use the bronzer as a base on my eye because it's not as dark. So I'm just using this brush that we got in, in Ipsy probably, or BoxyCharm. No, Ipsy, because I haven't gotten BoxyCharm in a while. So I'm just putting this, stamping it in all over my eye to like set the base. And now I'm just going to go back through it with nothing more on the brush and just kind of, eyes are starting to water already. Oh. Yeah, this brush is now wet. That's okay. And I'm going to stamp a little bit more on the brush and go back in over here. One moment. Okay, so I put a little too much, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not, too much primer, and it was caked on this side, and then I've got a little bit caked right in here in the beginning of my eye. But it's all good. We'll just cover it up. So next I'm going to go in with that blush color. And I'm going to go in with that same brush that I used before, just tapping off the excess. I'm going to go in with that blush color, and I'm going to sweep that all over my lid as well, just stamping it at first and then doing a little sweep. Just because the colors in this eyeshadow part, there's 3 shimmers and 1 matte, which I don't like when they do that. It would be better if they did like an equal amount of shimmers and mattes. Same thing to this eye. So far I like the way this palette is working. There's not a lot of fallout, which is good. I know some people really hate the fallout. I don't like it when it falls onto my face. I don't care if there's kick up in the pan. It's when it like drips down onto my cheeks, because I still have not learned how to do my eyes first and then my face. I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm going to take this fluffy Shayna B Miami brush. It's a blending brush, and I'm going to go in with that 1 matte color we have, which is right here. And then I'm just going to use in the outer corner just to deepen it up a little bit. There is kick up in the pan on this, but like I just said, and that's in the eyeshadow. There wasn't any in the blush or the highlight, but you'll be able to see it right there. There is some in the shadows, or in this shadow at least. So I'm just going to keep on adding until I get the color that I want, and we will be back. Okay, so I don't know if you'll be able to see, but there is some fallout on my face from the shadow. So that I don't care for. But it could be also because I'm just stamping it. I'm not really, you know, swooshing. I was just stamping it on the outer corner. So that could be why that's like that. But I'm just going to pull it through the inner crease with no more on the brush. Just try to make some sort of something out of this. Okay, I'm going to do the same to the other eye, and I will be right back. Okay, so I got the color I wanted, and I cleaned up over here a little bit. It didn't really have much fallout over on this side. But I am liking the way this is looking. So now for the... I'm going to take this cookies and cream brush, and I'm going to go into Desert Opal. That's this color right here. And just start working that here in the first part of the eye. Okay, there's not, and it might be because there's shimmers, and it seems like it's more of a wet formula. But, you know, this seems to be going on pretty easy with this brush. It's fallout though. Okay, I'm just going to keep working this until I get the color I want, and we will be right back, and I'll have the other eye done as well. Okay, so I wasn't able to get this eye to look just like this one, and then I decided to go in with the Canon Ruby, this like mauve shimmer, and I'm just putting it so that it's kind of overlapping with that other shimmer and the darker color on the outer portion. So I'm just going to do that on both eyes here. Is everyone else, you always have one eye that looks better than the other? I always do. And it's never the same. Like, it's never always my right eye. It's never always my left eye, although today I think my right eye is looking better. Mine is usually the left eye that looks better. I don't know if it's because I always start with the right eye. So I like have already practiced what I want it to look like. I don't know. yeah, I'm definitely liking the right eye better, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so I'm going to take this blending brush. I'm going to wipe off any excess that's on there. And I just want to sweep and combine these colors together. And there was some fallout from the shimmery shades, but not very bad. Okay, so it does look like I moved out a lot of the shimmery shade on the inner corner of this eye, so I want to add that back in. And I need to find my color changer, because right now I'm just using a piece of filling from a BoxyCharm a while ago when they used to actually have this in there. I actually had earrings put on it, but of course the earrings are off of it now. So let me just add this back. So there's still some shimmer in the beginning of the eye. I don't know if you guys just saw that big chunk fall down. I mean, they're still not the same, but whatever. And now I'm going to take this teeny tiny little brush. I'm going to go in with the highlighter shade. I'm going to put that in my inner corner. Same to the other eye. Alright, I'm going to put liner and mascara on, and I will be right back. Okay, so I've got my liner and my mascara on. I used the Lock-It Waterproof Pencil Liner in Pearl Black. It's just a pencil. And then my mascara is the Triple Shot XXL by Ciate London, also in black. And then, okay, and now for the lips, it's going to be this Permanent Pout by Pop. I do currently have the lip oil that I got from Cab Beauty. I'm just going to put this over top. The doe foot is kind of weird looking. It is angled. Let's see. It's a nice lip. Don't look at that mess over there. Let me put my thumb over it. Alright, so here is the finished look. I'm still in my jammies. I need to get dressed. Using everything that I got in my Ipsy Glam Bag and Plus for the month of May. Let me know what you think. Do you like these kind of videos? I believe I'm getting June's bag, because I did pick for my Glam Bag. You can't pick for the Plus until after the 1st, so I will be picking for my Plus after the 1st, and we will see what we can do. I do want to start doing the wheel, and I want to start doing more videos on a regular basis for you guys. So I'm going to work on that. Like I said, I'm going to work on my room today and tomorrow, and see what we can get done. So as always, guys, please remember, if you aren't already, please subscribe to my channel. Ring that notification bell so you're notified of each and every upload. And leave me a sweet comment down below. Let me know how your day is going. Or, hey, I didn't like the way you did that. Or, hey, you should do this differently. Just let me know. As long as it's constructive criticism, I will take it. If it's just to tell me that I'm fat, you don't need to make a comment, because I already know. Although those have been flagged and removed before anyone can see them. So there's, a positive there. But please give me a thumbs up. Okay, this lip is a little sticky. I don't know about that. I'll let you guys know how it works throughout the day. And then lastly, but most importantly, please remember to be kind to one another and know that you are loved, you are appreciated, you are important. Bye, guys.